Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that why the market dumped today. We went down all the way to 58,000 US dollar from 63,000-ish. So let's talk about that. What happened? Then we have here Pavel Durov's story kind of continuing. There is the CEO of Tether who is not agree with France in this case. And we also have the UAE standing up and actually maybe suspending now an important deal with France just because of this. Then we had the TON blockchain, which was, not producing new blocks for several hours, but now it's finally back. And well, another news, Nasdaq also wants to offer Bitcoin options. So these are today's news. And don't forget, every single day, I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important for you, very simple, just subscribe to this YouTube channel and you will get the news, on time. It's very important. And definitely hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now let's do it. So first of all, when we're looking at the market, we can see that Bitcoin is almost 6% down in the last 24 hours, 59,271 US dollar, but we were lower a bit earlier. Ethereum 8% down and 2,465 US dollar. Then we, one sec. Yeah, the winner today, so far, is Popcat, but not with lot, with 5%, Dogs 4%, and we have Leo 2% up, and the losers, Phantom 12% down, Polygon 12% down, Lido DAO 11% down. So we can see now rather a drop in the market, and we're going to talk about that in a second. Here, what we can see, we had this kind of flash crash, as you can see it, which happened just before midnight, the majority. And today we do coming back a little bit, and right now, which is not good, we are under the 200-day moving average. But when we count the days from the halving, we are at the 130th day, and in average between 160 and 180 days, we have to wait until we have another leg up and we start to go really higher and higher, put it this way. So if you're looking at this, then this is actually totally okay. So yeah, this is what's happening in the present time. And now let's talk about the reasons. Well, when I looked around, I didn't really find exact news, which could cause this kind of crash. There was no major big sale from here and there. So pretty much it's simply a long squeeze, it's liquidation. So many people were optimistic that now we're going to go higher and higher. So they put a lot of longs. And when there are a lot of longs available, then, there is the opportunity to do a long squeeze and get them liquidated. And this is what happened actually pretty much. Here in this article, according to CoinGlass, the futures market has seen 93.52, around 93 million, put it this way, in long Ether liquidations. So starting with Ether, this is what they're seeing, and which forces traders to sell their assets at the market price to settle their debt across centralized exchanges. So they saying it started with Ether, and then it moved to Bitcoin and the whole market. We can see actually Ethereum went down a bit more than Bitcoin. So this is pretty much the reason what happened. And actually, when we're looking at the inflows outflows into the Bitcoin spot ETFs, one big seller was, and it's unusually big, 102 million Bitcoin outflow from ARK. What happened there? Maybe ARK caused this, I don't know. But, when we have the BlackRock number, it's always when there is a crash on the market, a little one or even a bigger one, there is zero recently with Bitcoin. No outflows. We have inflows, and very difficult time, no outflows. But from ARK, this was a kind of significant. So after many, many days of positiveness and inflow, we had, yesterday overall outflows, but from BlackRock, zero. The majority came now from ARK and one part from GBTC. And actually, which is not in line with this, but more than 44,000 Bitcoin worth over 2.6 billion US dollar have been withdrawn from Binance in the last 24 hours. So this is not about selling. This is just moving it from an exchange. It is usually not selling, but holding. Yeah. Have I shared actually the recent ones? Wow, this is a good one. I did talk about it. So he was the news about, not news, but like the data from the Bitcoin ETF inflows outflows, and this was what I read, the article. That it could start the whole thing from Ethereum. Now I just don't remember I shared it or not. But okay. I hope now it makes sense. I covered it, and. Yeah, let's move to the next topic. The next topic is all about, the Pavel Durov story, because we have first Tether's CEO is talking about this issue. Then we have, the UAE making moves. And interestingly, we have Mark Zuckerberg talking about that the Biden administration have pressured them, during the COVID-19 times. And they're not doing this, what they did back then again. So this is actually interesting of why he came out with this now. So let's talk about it. So let's continue with the Pavel Durov story. He was arrested during the weekend. He's the founder of Telegram, and many people saying that this is totally against free speech, what's happening right now. And just because there could be, a number of people who used the Telegram platform, which is, where they could actually share secret messages without having a control over authorities. So the authorities couldn't control the message changing. And now it looks like that the people protecting him, which I can understand. And first of all, countries. So we have Russia, obviously, putting pressure on France. And then now we have, look at this, we have the UAE. And actually, if that's right, that they suspending a deal to buy fighter jets from France. And this is the reason we're talking about 80 warplanes. And this deal can hurt France around 10 billion US dollar. So that's actually interesting. Then we have the CEO of Tether also saying that the arrest of Pavel Durov for enabling free speech communications through Telegram is very concerning. So he's also saying that Europe is falling into a dark ages if they continue like this. And all these things happening, and now we have Mark Zuckerberg, and he said, and also said that accused the Biden administration of pressuring a social media group to censor certain COVID-19 content during the pandemic, and said he intended to be politely neutral this election cycle. He said that I believe the government pressure was wrong and I regret that we were not more outspoken about this. He wrote in a letter, I feel strongly that we should not compromise our content standards due to the pressure from any administration in either direction, and we are ready to push back if something like this happening again. So, now that probably he sees the sympathy what's going on with Pavel Durov, he realized that now it's the time to talk about this. So, that's also interesting timing, to be honest with you. Okay, and one more thing. When we're talking about Pavel Durov Telegram, we had Telegram Open Network, which is Ton. And blockchain is back actually now online after experiencing issues that caused its network to stop producing blocks for several hours. And Tony is now, what is he saying, producing blocks normally. We are back online. This was they were reporting. So there were some problems, and people could panic, like, okay, what's happening? Is it because now the fact that Pavel Durov is now arrested? But now everything is back, and Ton is working again. Right, okay, and the final news for today is all about that Nasdaq is also, they also want offering Bitcoin options. If you remember, then we had the New York Stock Exchange earlier this year just, asking the same from authorities, so the permission to do, Bitcoin option trading. And now we have Nasdaq asking for the same. So Nasdaq is seeking approval to launch and trade Bitcoin options. And we have to say that neither of them have yet received the green light from the regulators. But the direction we are going, that these guys are asking for this, it's probably because there is a need for it, and this is definitely bullish for Bitcoin, in my opinion. So I think this is also good for Bitcoin in the long term. And pretty much that's it for today. So don't forget, every single day I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news, and they are here on Blockchain Bloom. You just have to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you will get the notifications as soon as a new video is out. And I'm putting out several short videos when we have the news in less than 60 seconds. So really just the essence of the news, so you stay up to date. And you have these longer videos where you can get more depth information about different kind of topics. And so that's it for today. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this kind of content. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.